Okay, this is actually hilarious. So right now, Durax is making copies of the illusions of Naga that have been sent out by Crit, who made copies of the first copy that Durax sent him to the base. So it's literally copies of copies of copies. So there's got to be some level of
Toby, too early in the
degradation
morning.
this.
I have no idea what you just said. Come on, speaking.
Wake up, gods! Wake up!
Oh boy, it's a tough game for EG. That goes without saying. They've got some good AoE heroes in the Mirana, the Leshrac, so they can theoretically push out lanes. The problem is you're always split up, and that's where the Clockwork pulls this draft together.
This is
for
the
OG.
opening. This is the opening. It's Antiti retreating out. S4, hook shot over. Remember, Anti has that BKB. Is he going to trigger it to try and fight this with the ensnare? He triggers the BKB, but so late. The song of the clips. The damage is nowhere near enough. It's actually isolated him. He was the only one immune from the Song of the Siren. Now everyone's on the run. At least they want to run, but they're being denied even that privilege. The SD was caught on the retreat. And OG, they finally got what they wanted. Arteezy just slipped out a little bit too far to farm up the wave. OG pounced. And it almost looked they weren't sure if they actually wanted to fight that.
Yeah, they decided, I mean, Luna had no buyback.
Oh, Ana, blink, stun, Trent, goodbye. 45 seconds on the sideline. Samel jumps in, maybe with a stun, but no Clockwork! It's a huge call, and they just caught GG well played. It was a slow bleed of the blue. And green is reigning supreme. OG take game. Against Evil Geniuses.
Dang, this OG rocked up the place of Dota. That was some really
Keeping that alive might be a little bit more problematic with no D on the field, but the Lincoln Sphere is finally out. Morphling, still very difficult to kill. He died once, yes, but with the Lincoln Sphere up, and with 11 levels, TZ should be able to play a little bit more aggressive and try and force OG to react to him, as opposed to what OG has been doing so far, which is calling every play they want. Jirax, waveform forward, TZ going to miss that, but support's here. Crits in the neighborhood, but with no blink daggers of EG, they got no way to close the distance.
Yeah, OG just hitting their timings early. Like, yeah, Morphling can't really be ganked nowadays for the Lincoln Sphere, but it's not a threat. The fear of lane is where it becomes a threat, but OG have his timing well before that item's going to be up for TZ's Morphling. They're going to have an off-green for a no-tail. It's an item picked this early that's going to give him a huge amount of survivability. It's 1500 HP. 1500 with Strength Trend, and then he's got the Lifesteal as well when he's casting spells, the Radiant damage, acid damage. He's going to be near unkillable with Chemical Rage up. They can start pushing, breaking the EG base, taking control of their side of the map, and then you're farming way more than a Morphling is, and it's kind of a one-carry lineup against an OG side that's going to have 3 or 4 farm heroes. Darkseid's getting a lot of farm. Slander's going to have a Blink Dagger soon. You can Black Scepters, no Great Axe Scepters to pull this game, which is where OG will not want this game to drag into the 40, 50, 60-minute stages, because that's when Morphling will become more powerful than the Alchemist once he catches up and can make that replicate. If there was Great Axe Scepters to pull, it's maybe different because OG can really scale once Alchemist starts pulling Axe. But this is a game where Alchemist is going to get 5, 6 slotted and want to just end the game because there's no axe to pull.
Yep. You actually don't even want to give one to the OD.
Yeah, that can sometimes hurt.
It's actually like one of the worst axe upgrades in the game. Alright, so EG...
We just Blade Mail. Blade Mail with Doreen Core. This is what we saw from Sumail in the late game yesterday. This item, a shorter cooldown, it effectively reduces 25% of incoming damage when you activate Blade Mail because you're getting that life steal from it. So, really fantastic kick-out. But that's got to come with the Octarine Core.
TZ seems to be okay with this. Okay, Alchemist, want to show yourself up on the top lane? Not a problem. Make a replica, start farming it over inside the jungle. Obviously, you're not going to get bonuses from it. Now, TZ's actually already TPing out, so let's the illusion to farming, and he just goes down the bottom lane. Make the most out these side lanes. The second OG comes to try and stop him, he just pushes to a different lane, and in fact, OG, they're going to change the tempo. They smoke underneath the Dire Observer Ward with a full-man maneuver.
They're worried about... Oh, Roach just can't be up anytime soon, so they're going
you
for
can't have the Morphling. Like, this is going to happen when you just jump out to Replica. TZ's already back on the top lane.
Yeah, TZ's going to tuck himself in. He realizes their smoke. He doesn't know where they are on the map, so... Safety first, he says, but...
Anna's going to show himself on bottom.
Yeah, at this point you realize EG either sold smoke or they've kind of put 2 and 2 together, realize with as many heroes missing from the map what's going on, so OG will just pop them out, say, well, we're not going to get any kills. What we can do is take these towers, tier 1 and a tier 2. Whether or not they go for 2 kind of depends on whether they want to defend their other lanes. TZ is going to be putting pressure onto the top lane, so OG are in a position where they can take towers and also defend them if they want to do both.
Oh yeah, EG won't want to fight this. When the BKB is up on Sumail, then maybe, but they need the money. That's why that tier 1 tower on top is just so important to EG. They need the cash. Yeah, you're going to lose your bottom, you probably lose your easy access to Roshan. Maybe with the heavy rotations coming over from OG, EG may not even want to fight this. They managed to trick the Lincoln Sphere. The Alchemist is sitting there. EG warms up, Anna's still right behind him. Crit and Sumail are in the neighborhood. Replica that the OG has created. So TZ has a small little way to get down, but he joins the rest of the team. He'll pick up, throw back for Crit, gets a double stop, that's already too late. With the Morphling looking down and Zai pumping huge amounts of damage from the Shadow Wave of Lie. That is not what EG needed now. Losing that big hero, losing the Morphling.
TZ is, we're kind of going to that point where he is their network. The game plan around the Ursa and Clockwork has not worked, and you're kind of entering that stage where your way to win this game with G rests solely on TZ's performance as Morphling. He's getting a lot of farm, he's behind the Alchemist as is always going to be the case. He's still in a position where this game can turn for EG with his split push and just press on the other lanes. But
the jump is out. He managed to find Sumail a little bit too far out. He does actually have the enrage plus regeneration, but the problem is he needs to get away from Jirax who has crush available. So you start the enrage, then he goes to find the crush. Damage won't be huge, but it will be enough. Both of the big claws that EG picked off within the space of a minute.
TC back out there, not getting caught out. N0tail's just going to be on the front lines now with Octarine and the Blade Mail. You're looking at very high uptime, like almost a third of the time you can have Blade Mail online.
N0tail is playing this smart. He turned the radio off until he got replicated, and then he turned it back on again. So N0tail is making sure that Arteezy can't find any more power out of copying the Alchemist.
Beautiful flower. N0tail is playing incredible, considering how much he got pressured in lane by the Clockwork plus Ogre Magi. He has turned things around, and the OG team, their draft has come together, and right now, it's really do or die. For EG, they're facing tournament elimination. They need to keep the pressure on without EG at top. But the problem is, they now have OG knocking on their door.
And OG's ready to fight with a fresh blink on the Darkseer. The initiations become a hell of a lot better. Arteezy's doing the best thing he can. Force out the top lane, get a reaction. Jirax is the man to come back, and he actually blinks up. He's hunting Arteezy into the tree line. And Waveform starts to beat Jirax. Oh! He gets the starter! He finds him! He isolates Arteezy! Polymorphing him out as well. Arteezy now tries to fight, but the rest of OG, they're on their way. Special delivery for Arteezy. OG, the delivery service. The whole mid with the back, some more iron shell. Will take the damage from the Inquisitor when he comes down. And Anna is on a monster kill streak. And Arteezy is pushing the base. EG do the best thing they can. They're trying to get both shots. Shabelle inside the pit. N0tail is going to go down there and check it. With the weave out as well. They're losing the armor. Shabelle drops in the corner. From up there, but there's also Arteezy. Maybe he's got enough damage to bring down N0tail. No, he doesn't. He's got nothing of the sort. Trips on the run. Headboard's right behind him. Going to get back in again. EG, this has gone bad to work to absolutely disastrous. And it's not even done yet. Jirax found Universe.
Absolutely.
He may not even get back to base. Support's coming in from S4, so he might be able to actually jump and get the back. No, Universe, they close up the tier 3 tower. And now OG will even steal Roshan from EG.
Jirax, ridiculous for us. Wait, check this guy's PC. What was that? That is just an insane read of the game. Doing it at the time as he was
No steal, shot, Universe, well. Oh, the crutches are there. He went for the glory play.
Okay, that's when you know that sums up this game for EG. They have to make super high risk, desperate plays because they are in the weeds right now. There is very little pathways back into this game, and it comes through some miraculous individual plays. Universe trying to step it up there. TZ trying to push the limit of his here in the top lane, but OG just have their number right now.
Man, so many people got confidence in Evil Geniuses based off their performance yesterday, but OG, maybe they're the other team we have to look at. We're labeling these as the one flying underneath the radar, but this team play from OG is unbelievably good. The draft has worked for them. The stability of the team looks fantastic. If they win this going into the grand final, either Advent or GC are going to have a very rough fight on their hands.
Those are Fly and N0tail, two-time major winners. Captain Fly, and then they've had Seth coaching the team for some time as well, giving them a lot of insight as far as the draft and preparation for these matches go, and it's really showing here against EG. They seem to have figured out a North American team, and OG with the Shivers Guard now to put on N0tail. This is another item which benefits so much from the Octarine Core. The shorter cooldown, the length that he gets with this N0tail. He's not afraid of anything as long as he's got chemical rage. He is unkillable.
Here's the big moment. The Radiant's on, still don't have that replica for another 10 seconds for Arteezy. So he can't use N0tail against his own team. EG, they have to hold here or it's all over. Universe is looking for an ankle, trying to get a nice hook shot over. There's not much to get. The small advantage is N0tail didn't turn the Radiance off in time once Replicate was back up. So Arteezy will just start pushing out the bottom. The top lane's already got some momentum to it, but it comes OG again. The tier 3 tower is dropping down very low. N0tail moving forward with Dunn. He's only going to concoct himself because being the Replicate. How does EG even go in on this?
There's no easy way. You're going to go for chemical ranges down, but it's got like 8 or 9 seconds of downtime because of the Octarine core. It's just the tiniest of windows, and you've got to burst him incredibly fast. There's a Grave there, there's OG Astral, there's 2 great saves on the OG side, so you're going to go on him while Clockwork has to come on the back line, like goes on a Dazzle or an OG, but...
Okay, Arteezy got enough money for farming the mid lane, he's finished up an E lane. So they've got that pop damage. Maybe this is even just a stat. Like, you just stall it up, make them waste as much time as possible, and you accept the fact that this one of Brax is gone. EG cannot fight. If they fight, they probably lose this entire series off the back of that fight. So just continue to farm, cut your losses, and wait for what is a critical game-ending maneuver, which is probably 2 lanes of Brax for OG.
Yeah, second lane of Brax is going to be probably where EG make their stand, and also trying to make their stand when the Aegis expires, but if they can somehow keep these lanes pushed out, which right now that's what Arteezy has done. Mid lane is pushed to tier 2, top lane is pushed out, so they probably bought themselves time to take that next fight without an Aegis on the OD and with a BKB on their Ursa.
And that's the critical thing. So you've got E-Blade and you've got the BKB up and running. The rest of it's going to be down to the EG supports plus offlaner to control positioning at the fight. Universe with a 4-star. Obviously, the cogs are the greatest way to keep OG split up with the map. And this allows Sumail just to go ham. He wants a one-target, isolated gang. That will be the dream. But OG 5-man smoke maneuver, they're not looking to give him this opportunity. And they jump up all the quick away. Sumail, you jump down to the Ancients. It'll PP all the way back home, but now inside. 4-star from Universe will get him into safety.
TZ may need to get back soon. Ideally, he needs to try and get around, catch someone like a Dazzle, burst the Dazzle before a Grave can be used. The Dazzle's got a hood. Dazzle is ready for the Morphling burst damage. The itemization from Fly. 17 one-charges to save. Quickly give himself up. Should Arteezy try and blow over?
It's actually such a great steal to get from Trent, the Astral Imprisonment, meaning that Nozep can't just beat away at the tower. They drag freeway back every time. How do you OG from pushing? Banish them. So Arteezy gets the tier 2 tower, here comes the TP back, Acid Spray stolen by the Rubik. All these things are slowly adding up to EC, which gives him a fighting chance. 4-up, 4-up, Anna. We're going to grab the mount, hurt the sun, the OG still at the Aegis Wall. Remember, he wants the time, but Wall, Anna back, dragging EG back in again. This is OG with the big push. Buyback is up. Aegis Immortal has been triggered. So Arteezy back to the front line, but then the 4-star Kira, who puts side into his front. And this is the mid-right. EG again in a position where they can't fight. They're going to let the controllers.
The initiation for EG, the way these heroes work together just seems like it's so difficult to find OG. You hook one, but then OG repositions you. They use their matching, they change the trap, they use the saves from the OG Astral and the Dazzle Grave. The damage isn't there. Sumail's Ursa gets really dealt with well by the weave. The bonus ammo coming from that is a Breeze and the Type 1 S4's Darkseid. This is that almost insurmountable item lead on OG more than anything at this point.
And we're going to see it again. So this is the jump. Anna thought he could actually have a crack. Obviously, it's just a replicate for Sumail. That was the small opening at the one hero which got isolated thanks to the Clockwork cogs. But at that point, S4 is back where he showed great control. Wall up, EG. I just can't fight. You kill off the one target, which OG was happy to lose.
Yeah, the cogs almost working against EG there. Sumail popped BKB to go on the OD, but once the OD banished himself, he couldn't get to enough target.
That advantage, 25,000. And then about 11k in the experience. EG, they're trying to beat the aggressors. The 5-man smoke move, but they got scanned. OG saw them coming, and now they leave in preparation. No-Tell moves over. They see the Ursa. It's just a replicate at the moment, and Sumail jumping on the back line. Finds Fly. Celebrate will protect it. He needs a better target. Moving between them. The BKB coming wasted. Fly will be able to drop down. And Morphling start fighting on. Durex will drop down low. Fly wants to finish him off, but really, it's up to Sumail if he can do any level of damage. Over. It's GG. OG have done it. They can now a once TI champion, and OG will advance to their third major grand final. Even the winner for the time as well.
There's no talent by these two playing together for